What is zone? The big trendy thing right now are macros. Are you familiar with macros?
Yeah, just breakdowns of
protein, carbs, and fats, macronutrients. Yes, and there are a couple little key components to it, but for the most part, it's you count your macros, you count how much protein, how much fat, how much carb you have. Typically overlooking a day. The thing about the zone, which I think is really funny, in the 90s, like counting calories, and then there's zoning your food, and now there's macros. But it just changes the word, but like how your body processes food, it's not any different. And so with the zone, what the zone is all about portion control. It's about taking any type of food and putting it into good portions for your body. Back in the 90s, they talked about calories. They talked about more calories in, more calories out. And then after the calories, they had the zone, which really got popular over portion control, and it didn't focus on counting so much as it talked about like literal amounts of foods, portions of foods that you could eat, already pre-portioned for you. And now we're back kind of into the calorie thing, back with macros. But at the end of the day, I think it's really important to know what zone is and how to do macros, or how to do calories, whichever way you want to do it, because it will give you a good idea of what you're putting into your body so that you can make tweaks. So the idea is if you know exactly what you're putting into your body, then whatever result you need, you can increase it or decrease it to get the result desired out of it that we are looking for. The best resource that I have found would be CrossFit Journal number 21. This is an old journal that I don't even think most CrossFitters know exists anymore, which makes me so sad. But anybody who's looking to learn about portion control, whether you're counting macros or doing zone or calories, whether you've ever CrossFitted in your entire life or not, this is something that I think that people need to read. It is based off of Dr. Barry Sears' The Zone Diet. Dr. Barry Sears was a cancer and diabetic research doctor, so it is just absolutely, it is profound for people who are looking to do good, clean eating for a health purpose. But it's also good just for a lifestyle management, for nutrition management. But I would suggest Googling this article, CrossFit Journal 21. You can also get it off of the Eatology Facebook page. But what this guy is going to tell you, is going to tell you why it's important to put things into portions.
How to build a plate.
How to build a plate. How to eat things that are not Eatology. I mean, I would love it if people only ever ate my food for the rest of their life. But that's not very practical, right? So, that would also take a lot of the pleasure out of food and and living. So ideally, people need to know how to eat responsibly, and this is a great resource to do just that. How to build a plate. The best little section of it is going to, boom, be your block chart. This is magic. So where calories are typically broken down, per calorie per food, this is actually even easier than that. So it will tell you, this little article will tell you how many, what blocking is and what serving sizes are. But the magic comes where you can literally just look at this little chart and you can find out how much portions you need. So you can know, if you get really hungry for broccoli, you get 2 cups of broccoli per block, or maybe a half an apple. It's just a really easy mode to have. So I would suggest going and taking a look at this. Now, there is one other thing, another disclaimer that I would want you guys to know. This is not all paleo food. The zone is also awesome because you can zone anything in the world. You can zone your coffee, you can zone beer, you can zone chocolate cake, you can zone Skittles. You can also zone things like apples and broccoli. But the CrossFit Journal 21 is not specifically only paleo foods, so you have to kind of shuffle out and pick between your preferable foods and your non-preferable foods. But it will give you a very good guideline to how to portion all types of food. Love me some CrossFit Journal 21.